Stillness and abundance, children of the sun, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Even though we can't see the sun, we know it's out. Greetings, peace, shalom, hotel, salam, children of the sun. Hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Radiating in the true and authentic version of your authentic self. I'm out here in nature before we tap in. I see the guard taking off. Yeah, we just out here tapping in with Mama Gaia and Father Sky. But we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna go ahead into the fire. Purify our thoughts. Purify our mind. Detox the body of the previous activities of this day. Sit in the purification frequency of this element we know as fire. Which is also another form of light. You hear the birds in the background absorbing in nature as it raises the frequencies. It is I, your host and co-pilot, Sawu the God, in magnetic service. Feeling good for no reason at all. Vibrating in the truest version of my authentic self. I greet everybody in the God space. The energy feels good in this space. Yeah, we're gonna get prepared to go in. Stillness and abundance, family. Stillness and abundance, stillness and abundance. Love and light, love and light, love and light. Health and wholeness, health and wholeness, health and wholeness. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. As for me, I'm feeling good for no reason at all. I took 2 days off to rest, which was well needed. As we may or may not know, we're preparing for a full moon eclipse on May 26th, which is a couple days away. On May 26th, we're preparing for, at least I've been preparing for this full moon eclipse. For those of us who are familiar with the Mayans, you know, they had their calendar system, and they predicted the last event of this time around 2012, and now it's 2021. So if you pay attention, 2012 and 2021, we're dealing with the same frequencies in like an eight-year period or so of time. So happened this May 26th event, this full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, has to deal with the Aztec calendar. And from what I've researched and studied, for those who else have been elevating our spirit, internal or higher being, whatever you know it as, this event has the capacity to accelerate our activation a century ahead of time. For those of us who have been doing grid work, you probably, depending on what you asked upon your grid or your wish lists, or it's many things those of us that have been doing right in your affirmations or whatever, and holding on to a positive vibratory frequency day by day, you know, um, until you see what you want to see accomplished in your life, then according to what I research, this is the ushering in, this energetic frequency that's going in. It's what we'll be able to look forward to. For those you may have noticed changes in the weather. I mean, we was 96 degrees yesterday, and 90 low 90s the day before, and the day is like probably like high 50s. So it's a lot of things going on energetically. Nevertheless, I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. In some contemplations that I was having with myself, I decided I'd share some things in brief detail that will leave the rest to be sought into however your imagination may lead you. Nevertheless, I was the 6th or 7th siblings, and from that place or position in the lineup, I was able to see a lot of things before I got to experience them. It also, being in that lineup also placed me in a position to develop a lot of characteristics within myself that I wouldn't be aware of till later on. I said that to say I used, having 4 older sisters, I was quick to be. It made me the type of having 4 older sisters. It made me to be a type of person that was quick to stand up for those I love, and quick to stand up for people in their truth, which is a good thing. And it also has some negative effects. But my point is, early on, through my experiences, no matter how hard I may have felt my life was at the time, because I had a life full of assorted experiences, like most of us may have. The difference is, I know I'm sharing mine, but it gave me the tools that was necessary to live the life that I'm living now. It's funny how if we look back now, we can see the things that we've been through, what it was molding us for, and who it was molding us to become. Not to change how or who we are to ourselves, but give us the tools to become more evolved people in and of ourselves. At least this is how it worked for me. To the point that I have not changed who I am for nothing or nobody, because it's so many things that we have to figure out ourselves, regardless of what it may take us through. And I said that to say this, to come to this point. It's hard for people to understand things that they're not. If life has showed me nothing, life has showed me that. It's hard for people to understand things that they're not until you're in that place. Other than that, if you're probably a finger pointer, you're probably a complainer. Everybody else is probably responsible for your issues if you're not in understanding of yourself. It ain't meant for nobody else to understand us, but it's very necessary for us to understand ourselves. And when you reach that place, you will find that it's hard for people to understand things that they're not, because only you can be you. I said that to say, today I enjoy my journey, family. I enjoy it because I'm the only one that can understand it. Yet, I'm the only one who has to live it too. It's a beautiful space. And if you get it, so do you. The power invested in yourself reaps the highest rewards. And with that, we start to understand what time is and what time is really not. See, the bird just came up. Time is the movement through particles of space. Time is the movement through particles of space. So if time don't really exist, and the only space that exists is the space in our mind according to the things that we entertain, because nothing exists until you entertain it. That means the more we master our mind, we master time, and we collapse what time, quote unquote, is. That is what timelessness was meant to be, and we was meant to be timeless. So I say that to say it's better to be conscious that you don't know what you don't know than act like you do, or at least be able to say I don't know, than walk around believing things that you don't know. I'm going to say it again in another way. It's better to be conscious that you don't know something and be able to say I don't know than walk around believing things you don't know. That's not freedom. Ignorance is bliss for some, but knowledge is boundless for me. But everybody must decide for themselves. And I don't think I really had much else. I just wanted to stop in, drop a few nuggets, embrace some of y'all love, give a little love, serve and assist through provoking thought, and to continue to open doors for our success. Continue to wish people love and light, stillness and abundance, health and wholeness, however you finish out your day, be in the highest vibration possible and in the truest version of your authentic self. Peace, family. I love y'all.